Hello, I'm Chaplain John Grimm. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about planning your marriage before planning your wedding. I've learned a few things about marriage after 45 years of a successful relationship with my lovely wife. The best thing that ever happened to me is a gift from God. Sometimes people think about uh, wanting everything to be just perfect. And sometimes they think they got things all figured out, even though maybe they haven't. But the desire to be successful and loving and caring and compassionate and enjoying the wonder of someone falling in love with you is exciting. So there are some helpful tools that I wanted to share with you. One is Getting Ready for Marriage Workbook, which has lots of questions and answers and his and hers perspectives on uh, all kinds of different things in your relationship that you might be a little more apprehensive or afraid to bring up, but the book brought it up. And it's really nice to have it uh, there for you to talk about in a non-threatening way, non-aggressive, just is. And you can discover and learn and enjoy so much things about each other and avoid the devil's trap of confusion and frustration, when things come up. And so I invite you to get this particular book, Getting Ready for Marriage, by Jerry Harton and Diane Sloan, two really successful PhDs on the topic of marriage and family. And there's another one that's just a little bit different. 1,001 questions to ask before you get married. Now that's kind of exhaustive. You think 1,001, but it's just a bunch of questions and answers that you can just touch base on and use as you see fit. But the main thing is to avoid being shocked or frustrated, and the devil gets a foothold where you want God to be right in the middle of your relationship. So I invite you to think about planning your marriage before you plan your wedding. All the efforts you put into the wedding celebration should come after you put the effort into the relationship. These books are only like $12, and your relationship is worth a whole lot more than that. Gets the rest of your life. And this is the great adventure that you're going to be on for a good long time. So you want to really do well and be a big success. I pray God's blessing on your life, that you invite him into the most intimate parts of your relationship in every possible way, and you're going to be surprised and delighted on what happens when you do. Be stronger, better, more vibrant, alive, full of love, compassion, forgiveness, and generosity. Think on these things. So I'm going to read two Bible passages for you to think about. Ephesians 4:25-32 talks about don't tell lies. Don't even have the perception or even the indication that you might not be fully truthful. And how about laying off on the exaggeration? It may be kind of fun at first, but then it's not so fun later. So let's tell our neighbors the truth, our loved ones the truth, for we all are part of the same body. And don't sin by letting anger control you. If you feel helpless, don't get angry. Anger doesn't really solve a helpless problem. You got to talk it through. Why do you feel helpless? Why do you feel that you need to be in denial about something? So anger makes you feel like you're in control, but you're really not. So get wise, and that's where your real power comes from, is when you learn and listen. Don't let the sun go down while you're still angry, for anger gives a foothold to the devil. If you are a thief, quit stealing. Don't steal power from your loved one. Don't steal space, don't steal anything, but give. Be a giver, be a rescuer. Instead, use your hands for good hard work and give generously to others in need. Don't use foul and abusive language. What is that all about? That doesn't make you powerful. It doesn't make you smart. It actually does the opposite. Let everything you say be good and helpful so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them, especially your loved one. Be an encouragement to your loved one. Do not put your loved one down ever, especially in front of other people. And do not bring sorrow to God's Holy Spirit by the way you live your life. Remember, He has identified you as His own, guaranteeing that you will be saved on the day of redemption. His blood washes us clean, makes us pure and holy. It's the only thing that makes us pure and holy before God Almighty. Get rid of all bitterness, yikes, rage, anger, harsh words, and slander, as well as all types of evil behavior. Instead, be kind and gentle with each other. How about a foot massage, a back rub, gentle touch of hair? Ooh. Be tenderhearted, forgiving one to one another, just as God through Christ has forgiven you. So let what you do glorify God. In Luke 6:42, how can you say to your spouse or your friend, your spouse should be your best friend, let me help you get rid of that speck that's in your eye when you can't see past the log, the beam that's in your own eye? Hypocrite, get rid of the log in your own eye, then you'll see well enough to get the speck out of your loved one's eye. So don't be so big-headed that you think you got it all going on and it isn't all going on because you're not seeing past the big old log sticking out of your own eye. So first, take the log out of your eye, and then you can see the little speck that's in someone else's eye, your loved one. So, two things. Does it glorify God? And have you taken the log out of your eye before you start criticizing someone else? I pray that these things make sense to you and you put them to work in this wonderful gift that God is giving you in this relationship with someone you love with all your heart. Be a good lover. God bless. Bye for now.